Hey friends, welcome to Clarity Tarot. Today's question for this pick a card is going to be, what did they mean by that? So have you ever had an experience where someone said or did something and you were like, what was that about? This is the reading for you. We have 4 piles in front of you. Select whichever one you are drawn into. This is pile 1 with the solar plexus chakra stone, pile 2 with the base chakra stone, pile 3 with the crown chakra stone, and pile 4 with the ajna or third eye chakra stone. See you at your reading. Wow, look at that mess up in the corner. But we're just going to leave it. Okay, so pile 1, if you picked the solar plexus chakra stone, this is going to be your reading. What did they mean by that? We have defense of Enneagram type 2, repression. I just didn't see the problem until now. I don't even know where to start. I'll wait for you. We have forever to look forward to. From the Byzantine Tarot deck, we have the 2 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Coins, or the 9 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. We also have a few love bombs, which I'll read for you in a minute. So, what do they mean by that? Well, whatever they said or did, pile 1, they were trying to communicate that they're into you, they want to be there for you, that they want to come towards you, that they want to build some kind of partnership, that they see you as everything and as the kind of person that doesn't really need anybody else. And perhaps I'm getting a vibe that whatever they did was kind of strange. I mean, why else would you be clicking on this reading, I guess? But they certainly didn't communicate clearly or take an action that made any sense to you. And it was because they just didn't know what to do, so they just thought they'd try something. And they're realizing that, well, number one, they're realizing that that didn't go well, and also that they may need to change their approach in the future. I'm going to grab the Ethereal Visions tarot deck here and just ask, what else am I missing here, Spirit, that's important for pile 1 to know about what their person was trying to communicate. 2 of Cups again. So that they see you as a partner, that they want to create a loving relationship with you. I'm getting this as most likely romantic or very close friendship. The Moon, I'm getting that this is similar to this defensive type 2 repression card. I just didn't see the problem until now. Maybe they saw you recently and they were just hit like square in the face with how much they miss you, how much they like you, and they've been keeping that out of their awareness, perhaps. And the 6 of Swords. I'm going to get a clarifier for the 6 of Swords. Why is the 6 of Swords in this reading? The Magician. And the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting the problem that they realized is that you expect more than they've been giving in the past, or even more than they gave in this interaction, let's say. So they may have kind of showed up, act a little weird, and then took off, and that's because they're realizing that they need to approach you differently, that they need to give more in this situation, so they're leaving to strategize about how exactly to do that. Okay, so that's that part of the reading, and now let's see some love bombs from this person. Your example inspires me to be better. I admire your determination, and I really admire your parenting. Parenting you could substitute for leadership, for care, self-care, care of your inner child if you're not an actual parent. This could also mean that they would love to have a family with you, pile 1. So that's your reading. I'm making these really short and sweet today. If you would like a similar reading for your particular situation, you can find out how to contact me in the description box. Please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out and lets me know which topics you'd like me to do again. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much for coming by, pile 1. See you in the next one. Okay, pile 2, if you picked the base chakra stone, let's see what this person meant by that. We've got some love bombs that we're going to read to close the reading. You got a bajillion, 6 love bombs. It's crazy. And we have the prayer posture of type 6, courage. This is my Enneagram deck that I made myself. Prayer posture of type 4, balance. Message from type 7, chase your dream. Lost messages of type 8, you will not be betrayed. I'm too ashamed to face you. I never imagined someone so perfect for me could exist. And we have the Page of Swords and the Diablos card, or the Devil card, in this deck. So what do they mean by what they said or did? So I'm almost getting this as kind of like a case of internet stalking, maybe, or checking up on you on social media, or asking around about you, maybe even being in the same place as you at an in-person event and kind of lurking a little bit. This person doesn't quite feel ready to step to you, but they really want to. And so it's kind of like I almost get the image of them like peeking around the corner. With the base chakra stone, it's like they don't feel stable within themselves enough. When I think of the base chakra, I think of like how solid is your foundation, which can be things, just literal things like, do you have a consistent, healthy place to stay? How are your rhythms of eating, sleeping, exercising? How are you actually in your body and in your space? And there's something about this person that feels really thrown off. That could even be like a mental health thing or a physical health thing. Or maybe, let's say they're in a relationship, but that relationship is falling apart. They're going through a divorce or a separation of some kind. There's something going on with them where they're just not, where their foundation is kind of crumbling or recently has gone away. And maybe with this lost messages card, it was even a betrayal that they faced. This person, I have to say, like what I've said so far probably doesn't give you like an amazing impression of them, but their actions are actually based in wanting to respect you and wanting to not get themselves in a negative situation where it's codependent, where they are overly attached to you, where they're jumping from one bad situation like directly into your arms, so to speak. And I'm getting that this could be either a romance situation, it could also be friendship or even work. And like in a work situation, this person might be coming from a bad experience on the job and wants to make sure that all the lessons that they needed from that are integrated before they kind of jump into the next thing. So what was that about? What were they trying to say? Well, they were trying to, it's like they feel so drawn to you, and so they wanted to kind of feel that vibe, but they didn't want to actually engage with you because they just don't feel ready yet. And they when they do so, they want there to be like a very respectful interaction that you're deserving of. So this would be, again, I'm thinking of like the work context. If this is an applicant to a job, they might be spending a lot of time, like let's say even opening an application online. Maybe you can see that they opened the application but didn't complete it, or vice versa. If you're applying somewhere and perhaps there's a company that's telling you, oh yeah, we really want you, but there's not any follow through. There is a lot happening behind the scenes. That's where they're getting ready to step to you in a different way. So anything I missed for pile 2 about what did they mean by that? Yeah, 5 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting a similar message here, which is that there's a lot of effort and action happening behind the scenes. With the Wheel of Fortune and Justice, 2 major arcana cards, it's like this person or place is waiting for the right moment to strike, and I'm getting that it's not far off, pile 2. You're not going to be waiting long. We have the 4 of Swords at the bottom, which is about, taking a beat, pausing, meditating, contemplating your next move. So that's what's happening here. But it's nothing about, if you're interpreting whatever they said or did in terms of like how much this person or place is into you, it's really not about that, which I think we're going to see here in this Love Bombs stack that we have. Look at this. Okay, so let me just check in real quick and see if there's anything else for this reading before I go there. Yeah, so I'm getting that some of you may have interpreted this negatively, whatever they did, and there was truly no negative intent, and not meaning to minimize your value in any way. In fact, it's the opposite. So here we go. Your love bombs to close the reading. I care about you. I'm here for you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. You bring out the best in others. I admire your integrity. I really appreciate everything you've taught me. It's a privilege to have you as a teacher. And you're one of the most reliable people I know. Thank you. This is the perfect card to end this reading because this is really what I'm getting from this. This person sees this about you, that you're very reliable, and they don't want to start acting in your direction until they have a similar degree of reliability, because they know you value that and that you deserve it. So that was your reading, pile 2. These are short and sweet today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like a private reading dealing with the same question or anything else, you can contact me in the description box. And I hope to see you at another reading. Thanks so much for coming by. Okay, pile 3. If you picked the clear chakra stone, which is for the crown chakra, this is going to be your reading. So what do they mean by that? Let's see what cards you have. Wisdom of type 2, radical acceptance will heal the world. Lost messages of type 9, your presence matters. Defense mechanism for type 5, isolation. Childhood wound, type 6, rejection of trust. I like you, just not enough. The things I should have done when I was your man. It's a song by Bruno Mars. 5 of coins, 5 of pentacles. Countess of swords, which is the Queen of Swords. And the 3 of cups. So what did this person mean by what they did? I want a clarification for this I like you, just not enough card, because it doesn't seem to fit with the rest of the reading to me. So let me just pull a clarifier. Why is, okay, we have 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords reversed, 5 of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Wands reversed. So what this person was trying to communicate, it was actually kind of a cry for help, whatever they did. And I'm getting that you would have probably not gotten that message from this person. What they really want is this. An experience where they're embraced and accepted by others, where they feel they belong, where they feel like they're okay and there's nothing wrong with them. This person has faced a lot of rejection in their life, probably starting from the very beginning from a parent, one or both parents. And so it's almost like if your own parents don't love you, where do you even go from there? You know, it's like no one can fix that for you when you get older. It's something that you have to go within and heal yourself. And so through this relationship, this connection you have with this person, somehow they are seeing this, or you are triggering this in them, which is not an entirely pleasant thing. In fact, this person may even blame you for rejecting them or not accepting them or treating them badly, when in fact, they just really, really like you and your opinion matters more than anybody else, so they expect more, and so they're kind of projecting on you, if that makes sense. What they're wanting from you is just total radical acceptance, unconditional positive regard, no matter what they say or do. Maybe you even gave that to them, pile 3, at one point in your life, but you realize this is nothing's ever enough for this person. Like, I can't fix this for them. I can't help them feel okay. It has to come from within them, because maybe this is the kind of person that's just like so super sensitive about everything and like ascribes malintent to anything that you do, when really you're just trying to be a friend, or you're trying to be supportive. With this I like you, just not enough card, I'm really getting this as more about them not liking themselves enough. And again, they're projecting that onto you. This person absolutely adores you, actually, but they're so uncomfortable about that, and they're so afraid of being rejected by you that they're angry. They're angry that you aren't making them feel totally warm and fuzzy. But that's really not your job, pile 3. Like, you can't fix this for this person. I think part of what shows that here is the song, The Things I Should Have Done When I Was Your Man, which regardless of this person's, how they identify in terms of gender, what the song is about is regret and looking back at your past mistakes and seeing what you could have done differently. This person has a lot of regrets. They feel very isolated. I mean, the 5 of Pentacles, which we have here twice, upright and reversed, it's a serious card. It's like total poverty, total scarcity. And I'm getting for this person that scarcity is emotional. By the way, fun fact, or just a tip that has really helped me in tarot readings. So a lot of readers will look at this card, the 5 of coins, and interpret it as like not having enough money, or like literally feeling financially insecure. But the 5 of coins, it's about any kind of isolation or being left out in the cold. And a lot of times, particularly if you're asking about a relationship, it's feeling like emotionally cut off or not attached, or like they don't have, if someone's saying, oh, this person feels like they don't have enough money to give you, a lot of times it's not money. They don't have enough like emotional attention to give you because they're just surviving. So that's what happened in this situation. To sum up, this person was feeling just so tortured inside that they just wanted to throw themselves at your feet for you to hug them, cuddle them, mother or father them, and take no responsibility for their own actions or how you might be feeling in the situation. And then when that didn't go that way, which I'm guessing this didn't go, I mean, even if you were kind to them, pile 3, would never be enough, which you've actually learned already. So however you reacted to them, they perceived it as not loving enough, not accepting enough. Maybe like you were this cold Countess of Swords, Queen of Swords. And maybe you did even let them have it a little bit or had some boundaries up pile 3, which if you did, good for you, because I think that would be appropriate in this situation, actually. And if you haven't put those boundaries in place yet, I imagine you will if you continue in this relationship. So, because this person just can't, they're so tortured emotionally, they can't show up for anybody else. I was going to ask what else would be important to mention or to clarify. And we have the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups reverse, and the Emperor reverse. So pages represent childlike energy. Sometimes that can be like innocent and playful. Other times it can be childish. And with this spread, I'm getting childishness. In case you're doubting whether you did something wrong in this situation, no, this person is very unstable right now. They have a lot of growing up to do, a lot of maturity that they need to step into. It's just so overwhelming for them to see that this is their problem that they're creating. And also, I guarantee this is not the only relationship where this is happening for them. It's just more intense for them with you because they care about you so much. You know, it's like if you ever read about attachment theory, like your attachment wounds come out the most with the people you're the most intimate with. So this person, it seems weird, but like if you notice them being kind of okay or kind of normal with other people, but not with you, it's a weird compliment in a way. It's speaking to the depth they feel in your relationship. But this person needs intensive healing work, therapy that has nothing to do with you, that you cannot help them with. And I know that that's heartbreaking to see someone go through this and be suffering. All you can do is let them know, you know, I unconditionally accept, respect, and appreciate you. And I also love myself. I can't love you more than I love myself. So this kind of behavior I cannot accept. Something along those lines, whatever makes sense for you. Pile 3. Okay, and let's see what are your love bombs to end the reading. Yikes. Okay, so we have I love your cooking, and then we have the blank card. So anytime I get this blank card from the love bombs, what I get from that is that this person will never give you this compliment, actually. And usually this comes up when a person just isn't comfortable being affirming verbally of someone else. So this combined with the I love your cooking card, which, I mean, maybe this would be like a really deep compliment to you and mean something to you, but I'm guessing for most of you, you'd be like, seriously, that's what you have to say to me, that you like my cooking after all I've done for you, after how I've supported and loved you? You know, this person, it's like they can't access those depths very well because all this grief and pain and trauma is blocking it. Again, not your fault, pile 3. You deserve someone that can reciprocate for you. Maybe this person can get there right now. They can't. That's not going to change anytime soon, and it's not your fault. Oh, that's kind of a rough one, pile 3. I hope that was helpful for you in some way. Please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel if you'd like, and I hope to see you in a future reading. If you'd like a personal reading about your situation, please find how to do that in the description box. Thank you so much. All right, pile 4. If you chose the amethyst, this is the third eye or Ajna chakra stone. Let's find out what was this. What was that? What was this person wanting to say? Wisdom of type 1, integrity matters. This is from my homemade Enneagram deck. Defense of type 1, reaction formation. I'll explain that in a minute. Lost messages of type 5, your needs are not a problem. I'm a coward. I love the attention you shower on me. You give me butterflies. I just want attention. Attention twice. That's reminding me of that song. You just want attention. Who's that by? You don't want my heart. Singing terrible. Charlie, somebody maybe? 3 of Staffs, 3 of Wands, Judgment card, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. What was this person meaning to say? This person was very tortured when you saw them last or talked to them last. They weren't sure what the right thing was to do, and they were going back and forth in their mind constantly. Maybe there's something really tricky or complicated about your situation, and they were very, very aware of what they wanted in the situation and how that might conflict with your boundaries or what's important to you. I think partially for that reason, this person may have approached you in a group, not one-to-one. So that could have been like group chat or like on a public page, social media. If it was in person, maybe they came up to you with a group of people, not one-to-one. Maybe they didn't even address you directly. Look at this Knight of Cups. You know, I haven't looked this closely at this card before, but if you see the look on this guy's face, it's like he's almost a little embarrassed or shy or sheepish when he's trying to make this offering. And it's almost like this person, whatever they did with one hand over their eyes. You know, like when you're like, oh, I just gotta do it. I just gotta press the button, and you close your eyes and just do it real quick and run away, that kind of thing. So they, even at the time that they did this thing or said what they said, they weren't sure how you'd take it or even if it was the thing to do, but they just wanted contact with you in some way. I want to clarify this I'm a coward card because I'm really getting that this person, you know, regardless of how you interpreted what they said or did, I'm getting that they tried, which is something, you know. So can you clarify this I'm a coward card? The Lovers in reverse with the Page of Wands. What this person really wanted and what they really meant, what was in their heart and in their mind and in their body, let's say, was to come towards you romantically. They didn't do that in any way, shape, or form, I don't think, because they weren't sure how you would take it. And that's what they just, I'm almost getting the sense that like if they did that and you shut them down, they almost couldn't survive it. That's how it feels. I want to explain reaction formation here. So this is a defense mechanism for type 1 on the Enneagram. Type 1 is the idealist, the perfectionist. Reaction formation is like whatever feeling I'm having, I put it aside and I think to myself, well, what's the appropriate feeling to be having right now? How should I be thinking or acting or feeling? And that's the reaction I'm going to make. So let's say I'm attracted to somebody who's taken. I am going to act like I have no attraction to them whatsoever. Let's say I'm supposed to be responsible for a project at work and I'm really tired and just not interested in that responsibility. I'm going to act overly responsible and put all my leadership qualities on display. So whatever was going on here when you talked to this person or saw them, they were acting a role. They were putting on a part. And it was because they felt like there was too much at risk for them to be authentic, for them to show their actual needs. But there was something they did, which you may have missed. It would have been easy to miss, pile 4. But there's something they did that was some kind of love offering to you. And I get it. I'm sure whatever it was felt like really small or inconsequential, perhaps, to you. But there was some kind of thing that they did that they were trying to say, I adore you. So I'm going to pull a card for that in case you're really like, yeah, I have no idea. So what was the thing that this person, okay. 7 of Pentacles, reversed. With Temperance. Okay, so here's the thing the person did that was a love offering. They didn't slobber all over you. They didn't come after you over and over and over. They didn't pressure you. They didn't try to figure out all different ways to make it work, to have a nice moment with you. They did one thing or maybe 2 things and they just let it sit there. And I'm getting that this person did that because they don't want to make you uncomfortable. They don't want to cross your boundaries. If you have any boundaries up, if you had a negative interaction with this person, they wanted to make sure that you felt comfortable and safe with them. You may have interpreted that differently than that, pile of 4, but that was an act of respect and love from this person. And I think if you take a moment, take a breath, and drop down within yourself for a second, I think you can probably recognize that. Okay, anything else for pile 4? Anything else? Well. Look, this person, if you thought they didn't care, this person was absolutely gutted from your last interaction. Sorry, I'm just sensing into this Fool card. So a lot of times the Fool is about a new beginning. I'm getting in this case, this person just sees themselves as a total fool, like maybe some choices they made in the past, maybe even how they handled this situation, and they feel like they're just kind of bleeding out. At the same time, they're so tired of being depressed over this, of having sleepless nights, of maybe, I'm getting this person's had crying spells over this situation. So I don't know if you two have had like a major conflict in some way. This person is still really raw about it. But for some reason, there was a turning point in this situation where they decided, you know, I can't torture myself over this. I have to let this go. I laid my small offering at pile 4's feet, and we're going to see what happens from here. Anything else, Spirit, for pile 4? Got a lot more wanting to come out. 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles reversed. The 4 of Cups. And the 6 of Wands. This person just thinks that you're everything. Absolutely everything. And this is the person that's looked a long time. Sorry for that. That's my... I gotta go check something in a second. This person's been looking for their person for a long time, and they've decided that it's you. And they just think that you can do no wrong. So if you have any insecurities about, oh, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not rich enough, I'm not young enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not well connected enough, whatever you're criticizing yourself, pile 4, about, this person thinks that you're just absolutely perfect for them. And so any actions they're taking are not meant to be a criticism of you. It's really just, they're just trying to find a way to get back to you at the situation. Let's end this reading with love bombs messages from this person. You inspire me to be a better person. I feel like you understand me, and I really appreciate that. I admire your persistence. Look at that. You're truly beautiful inside and out. Okay, pile 4, that was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel if you did. You can find information how to get a personal reading in the description box, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.